gonna have to take these off, aren't I, because of the studio lights. I'm never gonna be able to remember that. Some content creators tish waste time and money with an auto cue. What do I have? Collectively. Ah, it's so pitiful. Okay, I need to say it though. Good evening, my little gothlings. Welcome back to Tenor Reacts, the channel where I slice, dice and dissect some tip-top, no, I can't say that, that sounds pretentious, tip-top. Good evening, my little gothlings. Welcome back to the channel Tenor Reacts, where I slice, dice and dissect some, some tip-top, top-notch, that's a bit of a tongue twister, that. Tip-top, top-notch moments in music. And why have I gone all like, this is the BBC? I have no idea. I can't get rid of it now. As powerful songs and poking society in the ribs oh so gently, this song has to, well, it definitely, because we sang it at school, and it definitely left me with a sobering thought. It wasn't just one of those songs that you sang and then you moved on. Well, not for me anyway. So tonight we're going to take a look at Ralph McTELL and the Streets of London. So let's do it. This is going to be a tough one to get through without a real sobering thought of how tough life is on the wrong side of the track and how society views that. Okay, let's continue.
Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the paper with his worn out
very straight-laced,
in his eyes,
no
pride,
tricks, vocal trick, you know, it's very straight-toned.
So how can you tell me you're lonely?
I want to come back to that actually. In actual fact, shall we take it?
Tell me you're lonely.
I know the version, that the school version, it was in D. So many versions that I have come across are in the key of C.
And say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by
It's a really powerful song, this one.
the streets of London, show you something to make you change your mind.
It's quite upsetting as well when you think that this song and its background, it's a very interesting, if you ever get a chance to, I don't know whether there's any interviews with Ralph explaining the background of this song, but it's very interesting, you know, that he observed a moment that needed pen to paper. This song resonates with so many people that were on the streets and managed to turn their circumstances around.
Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London?
This verse always upset me. I don't know why.
And her clothes in rags. She's no time for talking. She just keeps right on walking, carrying her.
This verse and the final verse, the most upsetting for me.
So how can you tell me you're lonely?
No vibrato, no
that the sun don't shine.
vocal fancies. Doesn't have to be. It's a statement, isn't it?
Show you something to make you change your mind. In the all-night cafe at 11:15, same old man sitting there on his own,
Cough.
looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour and he wanders home alone.
Do you know what? I think this is one of the most underrated songs I think I've ever... Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it gets the recognition that it deserves. But it's not spoken about enough, I don't think, because it's such a powerful group of statements that reflect... It's not aged, because we're still seeing, you know, homeless almost seen as a stain on society. You know, that they're cluttering up the doorways, they're cluttering up our high streets, our town centres. The police are called to move them on. Where to, I'm not sure. So yeah, let's crack on.
So how can you tell me that
Oh.
you're lonely?
Oh, it's different clips, is it?
It's safe for you that the sun don't shine. Oh, let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old man outside the seaman's mission? Memory fading with the metal ribbons that he wears. And in our winter city the rain cries a little pity.
I think it's this verse actually that upset me. Oh, how right.
How can you tell me?
Oh, fantastic!
And just say for you that the sun don't shine.
This is fantastic, isn't it?
Let me take you by the
Different
hand.
snapshots throughout Ralph's amazing career.
I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
Were you ever tempted to call the streets of London the streets of Paris, Ralph?
Well, it was going to be that. And I had it in my mind that would have a lovely ring to it. And then I started thinking, somebody reminded me there was a song called The Poor People of Paris, or a tune called The Poor People of Paris. And I thought, well, if, you know, this situation is not just confined to this city, it's everywhere. And London, which
Yeah.
I know even better, has, you know, just the same characters, different in a different circumstance, different location. So I just started reworking it, but I have, hand on heart, I don't think it would have been written had I not been here, and certainly the tune was here. I remember I mentioned earlier about, you know, all the musicians around. It was a guitar player called Gary Peterson who said to me, "That's such a pretty tune, man. You should write some words to it, you know." And so it started off about Paris and metamorphosed into London, you know.
When you wrote it, you were part of an alternative culture, but the song went on to achieve mass appeal. How does that make you feel?
A little bit weird, actually, yeah. I would have liked it to have been a bit more left field, you know, than that. But, you know, if it is viewed as a pop song, let's hope it's a pop song that makes people have a think.
Yeah.
Because
definitely.
There's a wonderful world of music and words out there that aren't just, you know, what they sound like when you first hear them. They're worth looking at again.
Yep.
Do you believe the song will
100.
outlive you?
I think it will, yeah. I do. I mean, I don't want it to sound vain, but I just, you know, people still covering it. You know, it's still picking up the odd cover version even now. And I also have the added little pleasure of knowing that the song is actually used as a teaching aid, not just in schools now, but for young guitar players. You'd be amazed how many rock and roll, hard-bitten rock and rollers come and say, "It's the first tune I ever learned to play," and I think, "Oh, really? Oh, that's quite nice as well." So it seems it's one song seems to fit most purposes somehow. So I'm pretty pleased about that.
So how can you tell me that you're lonely? And you say for you that the sun don't shine. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you.
It's really upsetting, actually.
To make you change your mind.
Now, I don't know. I don't want to just like pause it because that's a powerful image, right? I just want to share. Oh, right, backtrack. I don't know if there's an official music video. Do you guys know? You know, if there is. I'd love to see it. Actually, I just want to. This is how the song's outreach, you know, affects people to a point of, well, this is my story. I mean, these comments are just so uplifting. We've got one here. "I was on the streets for 25 years in the grips of and addiction. I'm now 20 years clean and helping others." If you would like, that's not phrasing, is it?
I'm Magic E.
If you'd like to support the channel and me, that can be done so down there. Until the next one, have your best day. Fill it with great music, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Probably. If not tomorrow, the next. Bang boom bosh.
What's his name, Jam?